Yo guys, what is going on? It's very, very late now. I'm going to try and keep my voice down. People are asleep in my house. But Brother vs Nottingham Forest took place tonight, of course, at the Riverside Stadium behind me. Now, as you guys seen, I did watch the game. Of course, I couldn't go due to lack of funds, unfortunately. But of course, I did do a live stream, so of course, I haven't seen it yet. Go and watch it. It was a lot of fun to do, actually. Many more to come as well, just on other games. But in terms of the game, I thought we were very, very good. Just like the Leeds game, I thought we gave a good performance. I thought there were a few standout players for us. I thought first 30 minutes, well, I say well before they scored, I thought we were on top. We had most possession. I think we had 64% possession at one point. I thought we were hurting them. I thought we were getting down the flanks well. Then we were using our pace to a decent effect. A bit frustrating on the left-hand side at times between Coulson and Johnson. You can see Johnson getting a bit angry and a bit more frustrated at the fact that nobody's really looking at him. But again, was it because he wasn't always in his sort of natural position, being on that left wing? He was always sort of left back, just come over the halfway line and trying to make the run, trying to bust the good to get back. On the other side, we had Tavernier. I thought struggled tonight again. I thought it was another game. You know, in recent weeks, I think he struggled a little bit. And he just looks a little bit out of confidence at the minute for me, Matt Tavernier. But one player that stood out to me again, and is a close man of the match contender once again, is Hayden Coulson. I think he got man of the match from the Sky team tonight on Sky Sports. Fantastic again. What a fantastic young player he actually is. And I'm not joking. In a few years' time, a Premier League team will pick him up because he's an absolutely sensational player at this age already. He's just fantastic. His pace is electrifying. And when he gets on the ball, he gets his head up, he just wants to run defences. Now, of course, the big part of the game was obviously their goal straight away. We got 1-0 down. Against the run of play, but that's sometimes how football works. It's completely against the run of play. We've had a throw-in, it's bounced, and for some reason, Paddington there's gone down, looked straight at the referee. He's hardly touched that, to be honest with you. He went down very, very easily. He's gone to the floor, he looks straight at the referee's given him nothing. I wouldn't have given him nothing either because he just fell to the floor. They've put it across, Coulson's trying to go to him, McCurdy's trying to go to him as well. They haven't got there in time. I think Shotton went there as well. They couldn't get there in time. He's hit the shot. Pearsie reacts to it, you could see he just doesn't have enough to get there. Sneaking to the bottom corner, they take the lead off the back of a lot of good Borough play, off the back of a bit of possession for the Borough as well. But, you know, before they scored, they didn't have on the ball, they didn't look like they were going to score, they didn't even look threatening. So we go 1-0 down, but the one thing I loved was our heads never dropped. We kept going and going and going, kept going back at them. Eventually we got a reward. I've got to remember which way these goals come in now, because I believe it was that was a cross. It was a cross. McCurdy heads it on. As he heads it on, back post is Gusted, who nods it on and finishes it and makes it 1-1. And I didn't even know it was going at the time. I genuinely didn't have a clue it went in at the time. Once you go in and look at the line, I'm looking at the referee. They're both looking at each other, so I'm like, hang on a minute. Gusted's ran off celebrating. Then I realise it's in. We get the equaliser, 1-1. Happy days, we're back in the game. In a game where both I thought we deserved to be straight back into it because we didn't really deserve to go 1-0 down. But as the balance of the game goes, that's sometimes how football plays. They get to a play, of course, they won't 1-0 up. We got it back to 1-1. A couple of minutes later, brilliant play again, all from the academy, really. Pearsie throws a long ball out to the halfway line to where about Hayden Coulson is. He lands for him again. Sees Lewis Wing on the edge of the area. He hits a shot, comes off the keeper's hand as he dives this way. Comes off his hand. Trickles over the net. Or should I say trickles over the line. 2-1 up. Going to half time, 2-1 up. In a position where I think all Borough fans would agree that we look very, very good. And we probably deserve to be in front. 100% deserve to be in front. I don't think anybody could question that. On my live stream, Nottingham Forest fans are even saying how disappointed they were in Nottingham Forest's performance first half after taking the lead. They thought they would have done something, but clearly they didn't. Second half started and Rudy Gusted had a fantastic chance, and if he just took it down, he could have made it 3-1. That could have been the game over. It's going to be a chance that haunts me. Honestly, if Borough do manage to go down, but chances that I look back at and think we just took our chances. Ball comes over the top. It's a fantastic pass. And he heads it back to Tavernier. If he takes it on the chest, he's on the 6-yard box. The ball's bouncing on the 6-yard line. And it's a tap in for him. Unselfishly, heads it down for Tavernier. Unfortunately, that play breaks down. They made a few changes. We had a few more tired legs. Didn't make a whole lot of changes. I don't think we made one change. Oh yeah, we did. Others wing off. And George Saville came on. And then, of course, the controversy around their goal. First time watching it live, I'm thinking it's a free kick. That's what I'm thinking in my head, it's a free kick. Perzy's been sort of obstructed, he can't get the ball, it's a free kick. The second time you're looking at it, you're thinking Graben could be offside, but then again, it's one of them tight calls. When you look back at it again, you think, you know, is it one of them mistakes from Perzy's side? A bit of inexperience? Does Graben just literally spin the ball past him? Is he doing anything wrong? Is he obstructing him? Could Perzy going towards the ball instead of running towards Lewis Graben? There's a lot of things that circle around that goal, and yeah, for me, I was a bit disappointed in that one. Just over a couple of factors, you know. Could Perzy have done more? You know, was he fully obstructed? Was it a genuine foul? Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Because it's a 50-50 one for me. Jonathan Woodgate's come out after the game and agreed with what I said at the time, and he even said, oh, look, I think it was a free kick. Perzy's obstructed. Is he defending his player? I don't know exactly, you know, I don't even know if they had sort of a say on it. Being the Nottingham Forest manager, I don't know if he came out and said anything about the challenge, or just a bit of collision in play. I have no idea. Lewis Graben came out and said he was just going for the ball, which he's going to see. He's an attacker. He's had an interview. I think it was one of the defenders came out and said that, you know, Nottingham Forest weren't good enough. Apparently they're absolutely pants, and I have to agree with you. And for a team trying to chase promotion, that was not a promotion performance. I thought they were very, very poor. Which played down to our hands because of course we need the 3 points. It was so unlucky to come away with 1 point instead of all 3. It's definitely 2 points dropped, which sounds mental to say because Nottingham Forest are 4th in the league, but it's 2 points dropped. Played them twice this season, drew both times, you know, and it's just such a shame that we couldn't keep hold of the lead. And that's when I remember back to that sort of incident. Is it a foul? Is it not? It could have been a bit of inexperience on Perzy's part, but then again, it could have been a foul on Graben's part. I don't think we're ever going to get a truthful answer out of either party because he's going to say he went for the ball and he's going to say he was tackling, isn't he? So either way, we're not going to get a truthful answer out of it. Make up your own mind. But in terms of performance, again, I can't fault the Borough. I thought again it was a brilliant performance from the boys. We give it everything again, just like we did against Leeds. We perform like every single week from now to the end of the season, and we will not get relegated if we perform like that to that sort of standard. If we play like we did against Luton, Barnsley, Wigan, then yes, we will get relegated. If we play like we did against Leeds and like we did against Nottingham Forest tonight, we should have no problem. Again, we played 2 teams outside the top 6, or should I say inside the top 6, and our boys have been up for it. Are they going to be able the same attitude going into Charlton on Saturday? If they don't, and you know teams above us win, we could be in a real spot of bother. But you know what I mean, we move on from this. Man of the match for me here in Coulson, brilliant, absolutely brilliant once again. Didn't put a foot wrong. I love him. He gets all over the pitch. He doesn't. The thing is, he started off on the left wing. He went onto the right hand side. Get a bit more luck. Terrorise their defenders on that side. He's absolutely fantastic. And he's going to be an absolute gem. It's absolutely proven. Gateshead born, but listen, he plays for the Borough, and it looks like he's enjoying his football at the minute, especially with the Borough. So, okay, it's disappointing to drop 2 points and come with a point because I honestly felt like we could have got all 3, and I think Nottingham Forest fans will probably agree with that as well. And it's a very, very biased towards their own team. But having spoken to Nottingham Forest fans after the game, they've even said to me that look, they think that they got lucky and that Borough maybe should come out with all 3 points. But it still doesn't make it a pretty day for us, and the fact that we're still a point away from safety. And another tough away game back to the capital on Saturday for us going to Charlton. So we'll see what happens from now to the end of the season. But hope for them sitting here in May, smiling Miller, because of course Borough didn't get relegated. But we move on Saturday now, Charlton away. It's another tough game on the road. We'll see exactly how we get on. What did you think tonight though, Nottingham Forest fans and Borough fans? Please do comment down below, let me know your thoughts on every single incident, goal, the yellow card, I don't know, corner kick, whatever the hell you want to say, comment down below. It's a free platform and just comment down below, and you know, let's have a chat about, you know, I mean, your thoughts on the game. It's always interesting to get other fans' perspectives, even if you don't support either team. It's always interesting to get a neutral's perspective of a football game, you know, involving your side. So it is 2 points dropped. It's disappointing to come with a point, but like I say, we move on. Careful performance, brilliant once again. A few tired legs, you know, a few tired legs towards the end. Maybe didn't help things at all, but like I say, we move on. What more can you do? We can't sit here and dwell on things and get upset with ourselves. We have to move on from it. Okay, it's disappointing to drop 2 points, but we have to make up for them on Saturday, I'm afraid, at Charlton. So as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed as always. and I'll see you again very, very soon. All the best.